guys. We're here with...
Patrick Harris, lead designer for Minority Media, working on Time Machine VR.
Alright, so yeah, I just finished it on just now, so I figured we'd talk about a little bit about it. So tell people at home, what is Time Machine VR?
Time Machine VR is a made-for-VR game. It's available on early access right now for anybody who has an Oculus DK2 at home, or if they're super cool and Oculus really likes them, they have a Crescent Bay kit, they can use that as well.
Okay, awesome. Now, what was the inspiration behind this game? Like, what made you want to make that game? It's basically that kind of feels like almost like an explorable aquarium so far.
Well, the idea for the game really came from playing in VR to begin with. The head of the company tried out an Oculus DK1 back in the day, and he really believes that VR is the way of the future. It's going to be the next big thing in terms of entertainment and media, and so we started building Time Machine around that. We knew it was going to be a VR experience from day one, and so that was how we started working on it, and it sort of led into this underwater experience of checking out, giant, dinosaurs from the past. Just lends itself to VR so well.
Now, so far the game is from what I don't have the early access. I don't know how long the game is, but how much content does this game have? How much can you do? How much can you explore? What kind of stuff can you do in this game?
So the early access version that we just put out has about 2 hours or more of gameplay in it right now. That's just right now. That's the first early access launch. We're going to be adding new content as time goes by. There's also a free 10-minute demo available on Steam. So if you want to go and check that out, see if it's going to run on your computer, see what kind of experience we're going for here, you can go and check that out on Steam. Again, it's free.
Now, how many people in the modern market are currently using Oculus 7 for early adapters?
I'm not certain exactly what the number is. I'm the designer. It's not my department.
Fair enough.
But one of the reasons why we went to early access is because the guys and gals who picked up Oculus DK2s, it's a pre-release piece of hardware. They're really passionate about VR. They want to see what's going on, and we want to engage with that community. They're really cool, smart people that are really excited about VR. And actually, even just this weekend, in the last couple of days, over the course of PAX, we've been getting reviews on Steam. We've been getting people giving us feedback, talking about what they like and what we don't like, and we're really engaging and listening to that. We've got our comm devs are talking to them. I'm getting emails from them going like, hey, what if we do this? Hey, well, somebody didn't like that. So we're going to be able to tune the game and tweak it and make those changes to make the best VR experience out there.
Okay. Now, early access is a bit of a controversial Steam system. Yeah. Now, because a lot of people don't want to pay for a game that isn't quite finished yet. So, just in your opinion, what is the benefit as a developer for having an early access game?
Well, there's that thing that I just said. The fact that our target audience right now are people who already bought early access hardware, right? So, hey, early access hardware, early access game. Let's get in there. Let's work together as a community to try to make this even better. The other thing about early access that's really cool is I like to think that Minority has a really high quality bar in terms of what we're putting out, even in early access. We've worked really, really hard on this early access release. We're still working hard on it to make it better. And if you check it out on early access, the starting price right now is $14.99 US. It's on discount just for the first week, $9.99. You buy it right now for $9.99, you get the full game. You get every content drop we put out. There's no additional charge. When the full game comes out, the way early access works, you have the full game. So if you get it on the ground floor, you get a discount, and you get to help us out and contribute to the development of the game, which is a really cool experience.
Now, is the entire game underwater, or are there a kind of urban or more, not urban, but land-based?
The big sprawling dinosaur cities, right?
Yeah, big sprawling dinosaur cities. I don't know. I've seen Pixar movies. A new one coming out, I'm sure.
Yeah. Right now, all of our levels are underwater. That's what we're looking at. We've been experimenting and taking a look at the potential of having above ground or flying levels, things like that. We do have sort of in the main early access version, there's a mission hub, this big scientific research facility. That's not underwater, obviously. People don't like to walk around underwater so much, but it's out in the open. But the actual levels that you're going back to check out the prehistoric creatures right now are all underwater.
Okay, awesome. Now, is it just prehistoric times, or you get to say kind of more modern creatures as well?
Right now, we're just going back in time because that's the cool part. We strive for our creatures to be scientifically accurate. We are working with a paleontologist to provide us with information on potential behaviors, what they look like, all that kind of and stuff, so the creatures are scientifically accurate, which is really cool. You get to check them out and see what they could have been like. That said, we've got a pretty heavy science fiction plot going on, so you're gonna
there's a little bit of hint to that in the
a little bit of a teaser. Get the hooks, you know.
With Stonehenge, it's like without giving anything away.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, right? But you know, you'll be able to check that out in the early access demo, as well as a few other elements of that science fiction kind of plotline. I don't want to ruin anything.
Of course. It's like, by the way, everyone dies. Anyway. All right, and how long has this game been in development, just out of curiosity?
Game's been in development for about a year now.
Okay.
Team right now is about 15 people.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a pretty small team.
Very small team.
Okay, awesome. Well, in that case, make sure to keep an eye on this game, and thank you very much for talking to us. And yeah, we'll check out the game when it comes out.
Thanks for your time.
All right. Thank you very much.